Are you looking for that number one way to deal with narcissists? That way to respond, that technique that's going to help you to navigate and survive when a narcissist is in your situation, in your face, in your space, right? Because we have that number one way coming right up. But first of all, I am Doug Womack, and I am the Narcissistic Recovery Coach here for Life Design Blueprint. And if you haven't already, follow this channel because we've got so much more amazing stuff coming. Now, what does everyone tell you? Everyone tells you that the best way to deal with a narcissist is to go no contact. But what's the problem with this? The problem with this is it isn't that simple. Of course, if you can just block the narcissist out of your life, if you can just go no contact, never see them again, delete all social media, never have to interact with them, that would be an ideal situation, an ideal way to move forward. And of course, that is the way that we want you to focus on. If you can do that, please find your way to minimize contact. You can't go no contact. But that doesn't work for everyone. So many of us are stuck in narcissistic relationships, narcissistic family systems, or we have kids with narcissists, and we can't, eliminate contact completely. They're in our space. They're in our face. They're in our work environment. Everywhere we go, we're going to bump into narcissists in some form or another. So it's not always possible to just simply to go no contact. So how do we deal with a narcissist when they're looking for validation from us? Or when a narcissist wants us to tell them how amazing they are all the time? Or a narcissist wants to put us down because they see that we're having fun without them? What can we do to negotiate this? Well, you could try going direct. You could just say, this is how I feel, I've had enough, and let the narcissist know exactly how it is. Just let them know what the situation is. The problem with this is likely you're going to trigger them because they're going to be like, whoa, I'm not getting my way, you're not listening to me, what the hell, I don't like that. This is going to cause friction. Now, admittedly, this can also be a great way to set boundaries because sometimes you've just got to stop saying yes and you've got to say no. This is the way it is. And when you imagine how narcissists treat different people, and when you see how they treat different people, they are more likely to push the ones that have no boundaries. So of course, setting the boundaries is vital. But if you've already got to that stage, or you don't feel comfortable setting that boundary because it's going to be too much of a rage and you're worried that it's going to turn into violence, or you just don't want the hassle of that rage because you might have to say this 15 times before the narcissist understands what the boundary is. So maybe you're going to be doing that slowly. Maybe you're going to be bringing the boundaries in slowly. But the technique that I've seen that works so well to kind of disarm a narcissist, to negotiate, if you will, with a narcissist, is a way called mirroring. Now, mirroring is a way where you literally say the last few words of the narcissist sentence. So, for instance, if a narcissist says to you, I'm going to do this, I want this, I want to go and eat at this restaurant. Now, I want you to apologize for what you did. Right? Whatever it is that they're saying, you could walk away. Then they're going to be like, why are you walking away? Why are you not listening to me? Why don't you care about me? Why, they're going to blame you for the whole relationship being rubbish. You could, on the other hand, say, I don't want to talk about what you're talking about, or tell them exactly what it is. I think your idea is rubbish. I think it's stupid. You're so selfish. Stop telling me everything. Okay, that's one option that you could use. Again, both of these options are probably going to antagonize the narcissist even more. You're going to get them more riled up, which isn't going to create a good situation. But if you're mirroring them and you're saying the last three words, when the narcissist says, this is where I want to go and eat, or this is what I did at work today, or I don't think that you're even if they're putting you down, they're like, I don't think that you know what you're talking about. If you say, oh, so you don't think I know what I'm talking about? They will then go, yeah, I don't think that you know what you're talking about because you said this and then you said that, and that doesn't make sense to me. And then you continue mirroring them. You say, so because I said this and then I said that, and now I'm saying this, that doesn't make sense to you. And they'd be like, no, exactly, it doesn't make sense to me because I would have thought you would have said this. And then you say, oh, so you would have thought I would have said this. And they'll say, yeah, I assume that you would have said that because that's what most people would normally say, right? Now, the beauty of this technique is, one, you're kind of giving the narcissist what they want. You're making them feel like they're being listened to. You're making them feel like whatever you say, actually it matters because they're feeling heard. You're repeating what they said. You're talking about what they said. And if you're looking at it in a sense of curiosity and not just sarcasm, because they're going to feel like you're being sarcastic if you don't. So that's making the narcissist feel good, which gives them what they want. They want the validation. They want to be heard. Not only that, you also get the opportunity to protect yourself because you're not being vulnerable. You're not saying what you want and then getting shot down. But you are involved in the dialogue. You're asking questions with a curious nature. So you're learning about what the narcissist actually wants because you're actually helping the narcissist to go deeper and deeper and deeper into the different layers of what they actually want. Now, narcissists can get triggered if you just say, why? Why do you want that? Why do you want this? Right? If you start to say why question, narcissists hate that because it kind of opens them up. But by doing this mirroring technique, you actually start to, with the narcissist, go deeper, if that makes sense. So you end up neutralizing the narcissist. The narcissist kind of gets to a place where you can probably start to go, okay, so shall we do it this way? And the narcissist feels like they were with you in the journey, going to where they want, and they feel like it's their idea, although you can then at the end put in your ideas. So actually, it's a really good way to bring the narcissist down, especially if the narcissist is like up high and they're raging or they really want something. It makes them feel listened to and it saves your energy. Plus, you get to learn about the narcissist. You get to kind of have this curiosity. So you're actually now in control because you're looking at the narcissist as if you were a psychologist, just looking at the narcissist, trying to work out what is going on with this narcissist, where are we going with this conversation, not getting too involved. So try this technique and let me know if it works. And trust me, I think it will because it's such an amazing technique. When I've used this technique and I've seen this technique work, it really does make a massive difference. So let me know how you get on with that technique. I'll see you on the next video.